All pro players prioritize defending this key area on the pitch, and this is what makes a perfect defense. Yes, we all know defending in and around your box it's so hard, and that's why the majority don't even care much about improving this part. But there are 4 pro tips which works almost every time. If you follow these steps one by one, you will defend your box like a pro. If you want cheap and safe and quick FC25 coins, visit u7buy.com and use the discount code DRFC for 5% off. Check link in the description. Here are 4 simple defense tips you need to master the art of defending your box. Number 1 is cutting passing lanes towards your goal. The main reasons why average players concede more goals is that they want the ball, so they ignore open passes towards their goal. This way, you're leaving an open gate towards your box. So the first step before even thinking about winning the ball is to deal with all open passing lanes towards your box. For example, here the opponent passes to his striker and pass it to his midfielder. But instead of pressing this ball holder, I have to first deal with this pass. I don't care how much time the opponent gets on the ball, I have to first clear this passing lane. Then after realizing the pass is no more, I switch to press, but I again see his running player, a potential through pass. So I switch to my fullback to deal with this pass first, and the opponent tried create ways to create open the pass angle, but I managed to intercept the ball. Next thing after dealing with all passing lanes is to defend one-on-one. After clearing that pass, you have to apply pressure, and that's approaching the opponent's player and close him down. Here are 3 easy steps to defend one-on-one effectively around your box. Number 1, and the most crucial one, is the positioning. Defending your box, you have to be so cautious on your defender positioning, because any poor positioning the opponent gets, that opens space and dribble or either shoot or beat your defender. First is to position your defender on a shooting line. What I mean is to position your defender on the line from your goalkeeper to the opponent's ball holder. Here, even if the opponent tries to force and move forward, your defender is in a good position to stop that. And also, if the opponent tries to shoot, your player is in a position to block that. Next is to always keep that 2 to 3 yard gap. Here, even if the opponent tries to beat your defender with a skill move, it will be easy for your defender to stay in position and win the ball. Next is using Jockey system. We have that slow jockey, the L2. Then the fast jockey, L2 plus R2. Defending in and around your box, you have to alternate between these 2 jockey speeds, using the slow jockey to hold your ground and avoid overcommitting, because the opponent wants you to move away your defender and get that opportunity to create his chance. Third is to mirror the opponent's movements. Defending in and around your box, you have to be so calm and patient. Don't rush to win the ball. Be so keen on the opponent's actions. When he moves, you follow his player, like sprinting you sprint. Or when he tries to perform skill moves, you hold your ground. And so to mirror the opponent's movements well, you have to use the jockey system alternatively. Next tip is to use the partial team press. The mechanic helps a lot when defending wing play, like when the opponent is trying to cut inside or looking for byline pass. To activate the partial team press, you press twice the R1 button, you press it for the first time, and for the second time, you hold it. Then you will see these 2 white icons. So to use this tool effectively, you approach the opponent's player aiming to block the byline. But as you're doing that, you're overcommitting. So you have to make sure the inside passes are covered. And that's using the partial team press. Your defenders will close down the opponent's passing options, making it hard for him to get any pass. For example, here the opponent is cutting inside, so I use the partial team press, as am applying pressure to his player. See how my players are closing down the opponent's options. He takes this pass, and I switch to this defender who was close because I used the partial team press, and I just tackle and win the ball. Lastly is to use the second man press. Like sometimes when you're cutting passing lanes, if you have any closest defender around the ball holder, just use the second man press. Here you're cutting the passing lane and at the same time applying pressure. But the common way I like using the second man press is to double press. This works effective especially against the opponents who like to dribble a lot, one who likes to keep the ball and out-dribble your defenders. For example here, I'm using it on my fullback, as I'm controlling my center back, applying double pressure. I know my opponent is good at dribbling, so using this tool, I try to make it hard for him. You have to use it, but in a non-abusive way, because you can accidentally drag defenders out of positions and open spaces. So make sure you follow these patterns. So that's it, guys. Like the video if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.